Today on the channel, we're looking at one of the most anticipated figures of the year for yours truly. We're looking at Kim Jinx Arashikage on Way I Got It Figured.
The way I got it figured.
What's up, figure fans? Way I Got It Figured back with another G.I.Joe Classified Series review. This one's going to be the first in the new wave of Universal packaging. The first figure from any line with Universal packaging. Marvel Legends is going to be going to the same packaging. I'm happy that it's Jinx that's going to be getting that first nod. So obviously I picked up Jinx. I got her on Hasbro Pulse. And out of this wave, she's probably my second favorite. One out of the wave, the one I really wanted was Doc. But we still have to wait a little bit for him. But it's okay. Jinx is here. And she's looking really good. Definitely can't wait to get her out of the package. So most of us know who are hardcore G.I. Joe fans. Jinx appeared in 1987 wave of G.I. Joe. I guess that's wave 5. And she was recruited to the team by Snake Eyes. And at that point, we only kind of knew Storm Shadow's name. And we didn't know her name was Kim Arashikage or anything like that. That came much later. Her name was classified back then. But she was definitely a direct blood relative of Storm Shadow. That much was always more or less clear. And she was, one of those rare female G.I. Joe action figures. She was the fourth toy made. Depending on how you look at it, it's the fifth female member, the fourth toy made. If you want to, retroactively put Shooter in there. And the sixth overall female figure in the line, because she came after Baroness and Zarana. So, and Lady J, of course, she came after everybody, but you had two Cobra females as well. Enough about that. Let's get into Jinx. We're going to look at the package, check out the new packaging. We're going to get her out. We're going to pose her up, do a comparison, get you out of here with some final thoughts. Starting with the packaging, of course, we've got G.I. Joe, Kim Jinx Arashikage, G.I. Joe Classified Series. She is 124 in the series. And you got slight embossing on this box. Slight embossing. It's not really all that embossed. Not like the ferret was. Really cool picture of Jinx there. No mask, just like she is in the packaging. On the side, you got the QR code to nowhere. Another blue picture of Jinx. And then you've got her combat symbols. And she is 3 intelligence, 3 blade weapons, 3 infiltration, 3 ninjitsu. So she's 3 in everything. That's pretty good. On the back, you got some pretty cool stuff. So you got the picture of her in a dojo with the blindfold on, and her naginata. And of course, you got some cool insets, and now she's got a tattoo. And if you've been following the Energon Universe stuff, apparently her Arashikage tattoo is on her leg. And I believe in a Real American Hero. I don't even know if we ever saw her actual tattoo. Might have to go review that. But she was trained by the blind master, who was a former member of the clan. He had removed his tattoo. He had a patch on his forearm. She was trained by him. So enough trivia. We're going to get Jinx out, and we're going to check the figure out. Yeah. All right, so we got Jinx out of the package and all of her accessories as we normally do. So starting with her accessories, we got her blindfold, supposed to just sort of fit over her head. Got her staff, Naginata, comes with a ninja sword. I think might be a wakizashi. I don't know, it's curved. The 1987 figure came with straight swords. Comes with one curved sword. She has fists on her body. She comes with two gripping hands. And then we have her masked head ninja mask. And her outfit seems to be like a kind of neo-classic version of her outfit. Not exactly, obviously, like the 1987 figure. She got this kind of choker chain on, and I believe this chain is removable. We'll check that out. But she looks good. She stands in a nice proud pose really easily. And you've got her tattoo, goes all the way down her arm. Very nice. She's got her classic dragon symbol on her gi. And yes, she looks great. Awesome, awesome figure. The portrait looks really good. Did a really good job on this one for sure. So, articulation wise, you got your standard G.I.Joe classified series articulation. She doesn't bend that far forward, but she does have ab crunch. She does crunch backwards as well, reverse crunch. Twists at the waist. Drop down legs. They're not substantially dropping down, but they do drop down. Swivel. Boot cut. And of course, generous ankle pivot. Double jointed pinless elbows. She's not reusing any parts from any other figure. It's all original. I certainly would expect to see not only a retro card of her, but perhaps at some point in the future, a figure right off of this one, but with the yellow and black version of her outfit from the 25th anniversary for the Retaliation line. I could easily see him doing something like that. And yeah, it's a really, really, really good looking. Everything about this figure is exactly what I expected it to be. It's nice when expectation matches reality. Like I said, her choker does come off. I'm not going to take it off, but it is removable. And you can put her Got a ninja mask on now. And I gotta say, this portrait is so good. I see why people might not want to use this head and just keep the unmasked head on the figure. I mean, it looks good, but this looks really good. So we'll gear her up real quick. Yay! Definitely not gonna stand like that, but you know, you can get a pretty nice kick out of her. Little Jinx there. I think we need to go with the unmasked head and give her her blindfold. I think we need to do that. That might be the best. Kind of work it down on there a little bit. And when you're trained by a blind ninja master, definitely gonna have to teach you to not rely on your eyes. Just off balance. But yeah, she's looking really good. So there you go. Jinx. Now we can bring in a comparison for her. Let's do that. I couldn't think of anybody better than the guy responsible for her joining the G.I.Joe team. We got Desert Commando Snake Eyes with his personal recruit to the Joe team. Yeah, she looks right at home. So there you go. Got your comparison. Now we're going to move on to final thoughts. Final thoughts on G.I. Joe Classified Series number 124, Kim Jinx Arashikage. Yeah, this figure is going to be a 10 for me, dog. She is all that in a bag of chips. I really like this figure. Very happy to have her join the G.I. Joe team in my house. And I'm sure everybody will love having her in their G.I. Joe team collection as well. Figure's great, man. Everything's good. Like I said, I had a little bit of standing issues, but it's not the figure. it's my table. It's the table's a little rickety. So, not going to fault her for my rickety table. As you can see, she's standing up perfectly and nice, easy joints, not too tight, not too loose. The presentation is everything. It's a 10 figure. It's definitely one of the best G.I. Joe Classified Series figures of the year. Definitely one of the best Classified Series figures to date, period. So, glad to have her. Glad to expand the Arashikage clan. She's a 10. Can't say enough about her. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for turning up, joining the channel, subscribing to the channel. Please keep it up. We're on the march to 500, and we want to go, another 500 before the end of the year. So we'd love to have you along for the ride. I'm going to cut it off here. Till the next video, everybody stay safe. Peace.
The way I got it figured.